Well, I found a link here. It seems to be by aspect ratio. Seems to be seems to include the intro. Do you remember how we watched Random Black Gamer for Tekken?
Yeah, white boy gaming.
Oh wow.
He's got his own little white boy intro. But
let's not say our streams don't have diversity.
This is the non-racist version.
we might have found white kid's cousin here.
Mortal Kombat white boy. Oh my god.
Thanks for that.
Right.
I mean, he's the one person who seems to have got everything and the aspect ratio is right.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the game is still owned by white boy gaming.
White boy gaming caused this apocalypse.
I know, thank you for watching my video.
1 year ago on Christmas Eve, my Twisted Metal contest destroyed the City of Angels.
Also, I cleaned
Down
up
below,
rather
life
nicely.
had come to a halt. The survivors struggled to stay alive.
This is technically supposed to be the same character.
Yeah.
With the city awash in flame, nothing left to destroy.
How did that car happen?
Where will this
I
year's
don't
Twisted
know.
Metal contest take place?
I
gonna-
made it happen because I wanted it to.
We're gonna go from this, where I think I know every single line off the top of my head, to two games I've never seen in my life, so it should be interesting.
Oh, the world will be my battleground.
This is so fucking good.
Yeah.
Even Antarctica. There will be no safe zones this year, no places to hide. In the next 24 hours.
It's like we were saying this earlier, but yeah, it's like the perfect kind of cheesy, and it still holds up really well despite that.
I promise you that.
Yeah.
Good luck, driver.
And it's like an art style that for a game that you just don't see.
Yeah, and the art style, like, it's not pre-rendered CG, it's not, it's got awful FMVs, it's, you know, it holds up.
Yeah.
It doesn't age.
It makes it all the more dreamlike in a weird way, too.
Yeah.
They all call me crazy. They all say I'm insane. But I'm not. I know this is
I grilled my hand.
I know it's all a dream.
Why group my face?
So help me.
I have the perfect cure for that.
Would be the one to figure it out. I will grant your wish, but please feel free to come back and visit us anytime. For the rest of your friends.
How would I do that exactly?
I mean, I think
We
that's
have hors d'oeuvres.
the whole setup for Black, like, the game, not the character.
Yeah.
Oh. Wolverine's awake.
God, son, you're alive.
Also
you
this
were in a
voice.
25-car pileup on the freeway. It's a wonder you've come back to us at all. The rest are still in comas.
That
Also, I
is
cut my hair
Calypso's
into a
voice.
dorky bowl cut.
They all seem so familiar. I've seen them before. Fought them before. But where? I can't remember.
Who's the guy on the left?
I
My God.
think that's
Uh,
Mr.
My
Slam.
family.
Yeah.
They're here. I'm back.
He slimmed down a
Everything's
lot,
gonna be
but
okay.
hey.
Yeah, I was saying before how his artwork doesn't seem to match his ending.
Ah,
Oh. Thanks.
Forgot about that. They usually cut that out.
yeah.
Amanda
Uh.
Watts raced across the rooftops of New York.
She apparently flew.
The one person who could make her ultimate dream.
Well, that game's physics, yeah.
Speed, she
Ugh.
I want to go faster than anyone ever has. As my
I wonder why they didn't get characters like some of these characters voiced.
With a wave of
Yeah, you could save on voice actors, I guess.
and grant
Yeah,
Amanda
that is pretty great to hear Calypso just kind of being like, I want to go faster.
faster than any person.
It's very storybook time, like a kid's show. Like he's reading a storybook.
Yeah. Except it's Calypso and he's reading up like one of the most fucked up stories ever.
Yeah.
At what point does she go, maybe I should stop?
Amanda
Well, you know, she's an adrenaline junkie. You know, she doesn't stop.
on top of the world.
I mean, she doesn't, but her car does.
No one stays on top forever.
Why is 3/4 of that gauge not useful?
Because
It's an
dinosaurs.
elephant.
Yeah, what the hell?
Later, the only trace of Amanda Watts and her twisted metal victory would be the fossilized helmet on display in the National Museum of History.
When
To
she
the
was
world of
killed by
science,
the
helmet
elusive
so old became a issue
Elephansaurus.
of worldwide debate, a great mystery. But to me, it was simply a cruel reminder of a woman obsessed with pushing the limits.
Also, that didn't change the future at all.
I am Calypso.
It would be poetic if it weren't extremely silly.
She also fucked up the time stream, so there is no Twisted Metal.
Yeah, really.
Duh.
Axel stood before me and asked me for the one prize he wanted more than anything. The strength to face his father, who had bound him in this hellish contraption over 30 years ago.
The strength to end White Boy Gaming.
He's the Vandom Black Gamer.
And here's White Boy Dad.
Why have you come back? I thought I'd gotten rid of you. Father.
How many fucking rednecks are in this series?
Always too slow.
I think David, I think Jeffrey's from Alabama, so.
Ah.
I have a feeling he doesn't have great opinions of it.
My lesson. Let me show you what I've learned.
He also doesn't have a great opinion of arms.
He's a big advocate for giant tires, though.
I
Yeah.
am a free man, and you are no
Oh my
longer my
God.
father.
It's like one of those things. It's like
Disappeared into the cactus field.
it's like that's pretty hardcore spite to just tear your fucking arms off to just to piss off your dad. But at the same time, you're probably going to die.
Yeah.
That's stuck in my memory. That it really did.
I piloted my Zeppelin above the streets of New York.
A Led Zeppelin, if you will.
With any price requested. His name was
Oh my God.
A disgruntled man fired from his job as an
Also, for some
architect
reason, he
wanting
still
to
had his
build a
papers
tower
with him.
that stretched to the
He needs to
heavens.
prove it.
Greetings, Simon Whittlebone. I
You didn't believe me, did you, Calypso? I actually got fired.
All the way.
This is also weirdly canon too.
Oh yeah.
Except he turned into Milton from Office Space
With a
and
wave
head
of
on
my
for
arm,
some reason.
building a bone tower had begun. Using his bulldozer,
Whereas here he's
built
like
into
kind
the
of like a
mass of
Scottish
Moses
defense or something. I'm not really sure what's going on.
I thought he was Russian.
higher than any
He's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
go, I must build tower.
moment he was satisfied.
Help me to build
Small
my
mind- as
dream.
small minds tend to do, became overwhelmed with the possibilities.
My
of
mind is one.
his status. What if someone else one day built a taller and greater building?
Also, for
Whittlebone
some reason, he
became
seemed to be
enraged at the thought.
constantly straining.
Greatest. Do you hear me, world? You people are all tiny ants to me now.
His accent's all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As great as me? Damn it! I am Simon Whittlebone. I am God.
He did sound Scottish there. Simon Whittlebone.
Kind of has a Cookie Monster voice going on.
I am.
Still see the dent in his
There's
face.
some horrifying faces, my
Simon
God.
Whittlebone. I let
Yeah.
it serve as a reminder that
Also,
everyone
his
has a
sleeves
chance of
became
winning my
long during that
contest.
shot for some reason.
Even fools.
Yeah.
Look at that!
Just made a giant crater. That's realistic.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing Twisted
Look at that
Metal.
idiot! He's gonna have to pay $285 now.
Someone just throws a ticket in the hole.
With how these endings seem to be like canon when it
Atop the skyscraper
makes
that
sense,
New
I'm
York
surprised he didn't
City
bump into Mike and Stu on the way down.
deadly fight.
You know, this was set in New York. I wonder if that was at some the location of the final stage.
But for now, he had a mission to He met
Well,
with
New York
the
is a stage in the game, but that's not the final stage, because the final one's in
That's
Hong
what I'm
Kong.
saying.
West is yours.
I'm saying, I wonder if that was intended to be the final stage at one
Oh,
point.
yeah.
I think it's set on fire.
Give for me. Let me see it.
There's something about the music of the New York stage as well. Seems final level,
It was my
Yeah.
but maybe they're just going to get Darktooth to work with the pits.
Oh, yeah.
The people who have died.
The dad in your contest.
The final level in Twisted Metal 1, was it the rooftop stage?
Yes,
Within seconds, the
Yeah.
souls of the dead
which also had a great
away.
theme.
Yeah, it did.
They dropped me in the busy streets of New York.
Oh!
Yeah, you know what? I'm convinced.
Carried on the night wind.
I'm convinced that was supposed to be the final stage.
Only one man knows the
Statue of
truth.
Liberty still wearing her clothes, I don't get it. He just kind of dropped the ghost.
I think they were carrying him. He grabbed onto that, and they couldn't like keep up.
The fact that he just intentionally scared the shit out of a kid for no reason is probably one of the most Calypso things I've ever seen.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Jesus. Fucking melty, man.
Needles Kane, practically Yoshimitsu, how he changes his design with each game.
Yeah. So Yoshimitsu doesn't eventually grow into this weird character avatar where he goes like, I was born to destroy! Whereas here, I kind of prefer like the mysterious, like weird version of him here.
Yeah.
Is he made of wax? Is that why he's melting?
Who wants to be a bug?
He's a human candle?
Tooth had gotten his wish. For the rest of his days, he enjoyed his new life in the garden, away from
It's
all
just
those
such a
who
weird,
were
unexpected like ending for him.
the
It's just
fans of
neat.
neighbor.
Yeah.
Or he had a tendency to
Yeah.
feel that. Oh, but Sweet Tooth was happy, and whenever he
Even better, it's like, it's not like he was like, oh, I didn't want this. He's like, yeah, this is pretty good.
To do was look up and dream of the day when he would crawl out of the garden and back into the world of man.
But I mean, he was happy there, so I don't know why he would want to do that, but hey, I don't make the wishes.
By the way, you won Twisted Metal, just so you know.
Man, I've won so much.
Okay, so this ending, I have a memory of way back in the day whenever me and my family would go up to this cabin up in the country, and it's just basically one big room, and I was just a kid playing this game, and at one point, like, my dad was just like eating or something, he's watching me play it, and he sees this ending, and he's just like, alright, I'm turning this shit off, and he just turns the shit off.
So, one of the things I overheard Calypso saying while he was being held there was, I want to race my cars! That's something he actually said there.
Oh my god.
Hammerhead raced across the rooftops of New York. Inside,
What's going on with that guy?
the drivers of the truck were
Duh?
No, he probably should have moved.
Also, what is the order of these endings?
I don't know. I like how he's still excited, but he's like, okay, seriously, don't do that, though.
It's like groveling with this hat.
We won the game, right? So you gotta give us our prize. Well, we want. No, dude. Say demand. Okay. We demand.
You with your
give us
semantics,
the
God.
ability to fly.
certainly.
This is one of the silliest twists.
Congratulations. I have granted
I
you
find
wish.
it great that
Have a
Calypso
great
really wanted them
time
to
in
have
the
fun,
friendly
but
skies.
Let's go.
I feel like the people who made the Twisted Metal 3 endings, not to get ahead of myself, they only saw this one, and they're like, yeah, this is the theme of the, this is how the game goes, right?
Good thing these first-class tickets are refundable.
I like the idea Calypso being very frugal. Like, oh god, can I get these refunded?
I am Calypso.
I like that one guy that's just like, there's 2 dead bodies.
Hey, who's that guy up there?
Why is
Oh, he's
there...
got 2 tickets.
Why is he holding
Hey, I'll
tickets?
buy those off you.
I'm starting to think maybe the police should be able to shoot that guy.
Captain Roberts stepped
Well,
out of
here's the
car
police.
and stood before
You!
Last year, my brother won your contest, and you tricked him. You twisted his words and sent him spiraling into outer space.
How do you
Or at
know
least I
that?
Chance to save him.
Yeah.
And as my prize, I demand that
He
you
let her know
me
through
see
the
my
walkie-talkie,
I will
obviously.
be glad to grant your wish.
Sure.
Yeah.
I will let you see your brother.
No, wait! What I meant to say was.
So this is the weird thing because apparently she planned for this to happen, but she does seem still legitimately scared.
Oh my God,
She's a
John,
good
I
actress.
found you.
Yeah,
Believe it,
I can
found
kind of
you.
buy that really.
Oh no, I meant her. Gotcha.
Now we're both stuck out here.
How can we breathe?
I've made some modifications to my patrol car. I planned on
Brought some
using them.
oxygen tanks, too. You know.
These rocket boosters will carry us back. Next year we'll
Hang on, he was fucking there for a year?
Our ultimate revenge on that bird
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm sure
fucking
Calypso
dumbass
found
game.
Calypso found some supernatural way to make him just like not starve or anything.
Hmm.
And they didn't burn up on
His
re-entry.
body worn from 100 years of use. Captain
Yeah, it's like
Roberts
cars
stepped
couldn't make it back to Earth. How the hell can
As
these
his
2
promise,
can?
He asked to be young again.
You didn't have a modified squad car?
Yeah.
Please Calypso, he begged. Give me the body of a 20-year-old. Congratulations, you now have
So
the body
silly.
of a 20-year-old.
Why am I wearing this?
Next year you will win Twisted Metal
It's-
again. And
yeah, that's a good
after
point.
that, you won the same age.
Yeah, that's kind of one of those endings where it's both silly and just kind of unsettling.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, it was already weird enough that the head started shrinking.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like withering, but it's just. I love when this. I love this.
Rise, Calypso. I need souls, if you must know. I'm a bit of a junkie.
I love how he turns Welsh there for like one line. I'm a bit of a junkie. It's like,
Did not die.
Going to soul rehab.
I'm Tom Jones, you know.
Accelerate the process. Whatever it takes to make him die faster.
There's a lot of drooling people in this game.
There's a lot of weird kind of accent switches.
Sentence. Battleground. All walks of men engaged in
Well, you know, I mean, you must have picked up a lot of accents from Soul Rehab.
Nice- What the hell?
Threatening to wipe out mankind in one
Wait,
horrific war.
Oh!
Within
That
weeks,
one lady was just,
chaos as the streets
it was kind of in the
began to
background, but
rise
she
with
was
the
like, "Give me your
bodies of the
phone
dead.
number."
The souls came pouring in. Mr. Grimm was happy. The world was never the same after Grimm's horrific feast. But no meal can last forever. The human race was obliterated.
I do like
and
this
within
concept.
time,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Grimm was hungry again.
Please feed me. I need souls.
Souls, come on to me.
Thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
Souls need more souls.
That's an important message about food conservation.
Anti-soul PSA. All right.
Daddy? It's me, Krista.
Hello.
I'm back.
Uh,
Krista, what the hell are you wearing?
no daughter of mine's dressing like that.
You are alive.
The weird fishnet sleeves. I don't get it.
Daughter of mine's dressing like a tramp.
The LAPD.
I'm sorry, Father. They rebuilt me after the accident. They knew I could get close enough to you. They want to put
The
a stop
slow
to all
arm
the violence
mangling
you
there.
caused with your contest. Hold me, Daddy. I'm just a machine now, but I'm scared the explosion will hurt.
Strangely.
Yeah. You gotta give him a tragic past, I suppose.
Yeah.
But I do like that little touch.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah, it's like I think that's a twist that works really well because there's no real implication of what was going on there in her bio. She was just like, well, she's here and she's looking for her dad.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
To be king of the earth. I explained
I
that
want to be
this
king of the
wish
earth.
wish would be granted.
You sounded just like this, I
Your
swear to
wish is
God.
granted, driver. But the world has been reduced to rubble during the Twisted Metal contest.
Yeah, this-
There was nothing.
I mean, there was only like how many stages were there?
He was
Like
the
8?
king of the
I
earth.
think, I don't think that's the whole world.
And remained
He probably
alone
sped it
this
up just to be a
way, sitting
dick
on
here.
his throne,
Yeah.
Screaming out orders to lifeless subjects.
That's one that's a little less silly, more just
I am
full.
Calypso, and I thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
Like yelling orders to lifeless subject. Hey, I want a burger. You get me a burger. Yelling.
Congratulations, you have subjected your driver to a world of eternal torment and boredom.
Had waited his
So
Fucking
here's-
Ken Masters. Nobody speak up about that.
I didn't think anyone really noticed.
I've never heard of Street Fighter 2. What? Who remembers that game?
I mean, Twisted Metal, you dick.
The entire world knows my face.
No, I just mean like in general, like no one would have noticed, you know?
Yeah.
This is more fun if you imagine it's the same dude.
Jesus Christ.
And after Violent Ken's face adorned the sky.
I don't think I watched this ending very much. I think it kind of bothered me a little.
New York City. And his face.
Yeah.
Spectre had gotten his wish. Now the entire world knew Ken's face.
It's a very strange concept.
Had a light in his face every day.
it's silly, but at the same time, it's still kind of
I am Calypso.
And
It's really
something
about anything. It's
something
just
about that. They kind of.
he just did it
Yeah.
with joy. He's like, that sounds fun.
congratulations, you've watched a white boy gaming video.
Save that one for last, too. Thank you for
What was
that.
that?
You got pranked.
I thank you for playing YouTube.
That's a good lead-in for Twisted Metal 3, I think.
Yeah. That was them creating Twisted Metal 3.